Happy New Year, everyone. It's January 1st, and the fireworks have barely stopped, but the transfer market is already exploding. I'm your host, Dave, and today we are diving into the winter window's biggest questions. Juventus is currently sitting 1 point off the top four. Luciano Spalletti has reportedly handed the board a three-man wish list, but across the rest of Italy and Europe, the power balance is shifting. Man City is making moves. Real Madrid is managing an injury crisis. And some familiar faces in Saudi Arabia might be looking for a way back home. So joining me today to break it all down, we got our two resident experts. We have German Dave with camera issues tonight, so we won't see him. And
Very
of course,
professional.
and of course Dash, the regular crew tonight. So just some ground rules. What we're doing tonight, they're simple. I'm going to present a rumor, and the boys are going to tell me hot or cold with some supporting evidence, of course. Right. So, gentlemen, are we ready to break some hearts here and confirm some drama? I don't know. Let's start in Turin. We're going to start local.
Well, I'd say before we do that, before we get a little bit hot and cold, why don't you guys get very steamy and hot with that like button and subscribe button? Because obviously all three of us are together, and that's a really steamy hot moment. So to ensure that there's more steamy hot moments with three actual working cameras, make sure you're hitting the like and the subscribe button so you can get more up-to-date content from us. And also, if you've noticed, the old pivot that we've done to our pre-recorded dive videos. So if you want us to look at any player, anything like that, make sure you slap that in the comments as well, and we will take a deep dive onto that. And back to my Canadian compadre.
Yeah, we have a few topics tonight, but we're gonna have some fun with this one. German Dave, I don't know how much fun he's gonna have. We can't even tell, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, like I'm sorry, man.
It's what it is.
We can't cover everything, of course, because a lot has happened already. A lot of loan deals happened. A lot of bench players trying to move teams, and we can't cover everything, man. Like, we will stay like some broad international transfer news maybe, and some just local to either Juventus specifically or some Serie, but we can't go through anything. There have been, but like a couple of here we goes that we can't talk about maybe, but we will find out.
Yeah, one not too long ago. It's happening. I mean, it's starting. It's happening tomorrow, but obviously we're getting here we goes. Dan is asking a question about Maresca leaving Chelsea. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I have certain questions, things that kind of hit the Juve thing, as well as spread out. Like Dave said, we're trying to broad stroke this. We can't get into every little nitty thing. It would be boring, anyways, and they are just rumors at the end of the day. So we're gonna stick to the script tonight, and if there's a bit of time afterwards, we're gonna try to hit this to an hour. And if there's some time, questions, whatever other random rumors, we're going to dive into that as well, as we see fit. Also, chat, you need to get involved. I'm going to keep tally, hot or cold. I need you to tie break stuff, because I feel like some of these might be a toss up. So I got the scoreboard ready in the background. Don't worry. We're going to see basically if this is all nonsense, if the boys agree that this is all cold, or if this is like legit hot news coming off the presses. Okay, without further ado.
Breathe, pal. Breathe.
This one, I think, is going to be everyone's. I know it's Dash's favorite. I don't know if it's everyone's favorite. But we're going to start with Federico Chiesa today.
Yeah.
Start with the main event.
Yeah, we're starting with the main event. Honestly, there's a lot of ridiculousness. So,
look, there's this whole like new year, new me thing, and people are expecting me not to be a petty asshole. But I'm sorry, that's not my New Year's resolution. It's still staying, folks. And for me, this is cold, like ice cold, in my opinion. F that. I do not want to give this guy a ball at all.
So you don't think there's anything to it? He's 28 years old now, eh? How the time flies.
There's no value. And again, in my opinion, especially with what I've read, if it is just a 6-month dry loan, I'm sorry, Kamoli, you are insanely stupid. Why would you give this guy a bone? Like, in my opinion, Juventus as a whole should not give Chiesa a bone after how everything transpired with the way that it ended. Why are we going to salvage his career for a dry loan? He made his choice in the summer. I'm going to stay and fight for my place in Liverpool. Guess what? Mo Salah's in the African Cup of Nations. Guess what, bro? You're still a bench player. Sorry, man. Like,
He
yeah,
started one game a couple of days ago.
just one.
And
So
I
proud of him.
mean, I hate to bring it up, but one of his competition, I guess it's somewhat down the road from now, not too soon, but I mean, one of them passed away, and he's still,
Yep.
Yeah.
it's a sensitive topic. I hate to point it out, but it's kind of true.
Look, my opinion again is this: if it was a loan with an obligation, I guess I could swallow it and move on. But a dry loan, hell no.
Look,
Because here's the thing. Go ahead,
Oh,
German Dave.
No. Sorry, I thought you were done.
No, you
after.
have to cut him off when Dash
You
goes
gotta cut
on the
me off.
Chiesa.
No, I thought
me
it was done after the hell no, but no, go for it, man. I'm interested to how wrong you can be.
That's a first. Damn. I just don't think he pushes your ceiling. I don't think he does. I don't think, because even if he comes in, he's a deputy Yildiz, in my opinion. I don't think he starts over Kenan. And I still think you're going to run your offense through Kenan, because the way that Kenan plays and Chiesa play is two totally different spectrums of the sphere.
Mhm.
And you have a really, really downturn if you were to play Chiesa over Yildiz. So what is Chiesa going to start over? Conceição? Zagrova? Like, Chiesa's not going to get consistent minutes. And for me, it's like, at his age and what he's able to do and what he's shown in the last year and a half is nothing.
Hence why the dry loan makes absolutely sense.
I don't think he gives you anything, though.
He gives you a very good bench player, and you said it, he's going to be the backup for Yildiz. What do you need more?
Not him.
Who else?
I think
Russ
the biggest issue is the Yildiz thing, right? Like, he's putting in a lot of minutes. Grover's not healthy. Like, you need a vice Yildiz or you're going to wear him out. So, Dave, that sounds like you're kind of leaning.
Look, guys, you know how much I was possibly an even bigger hater than Dash, like over Chiesa. I disliked him maybe even more.
You did a whole thing on Bepe's channel about it.
Oh,
you had to school the chat. You shut a lot of mouths up that
I
day.
won the debate. I even won the debate. No, but look, I think there's a place for him. It will be something like paying half the salary or whatever, but he's not earning like a lot at Liverpool currently. Without knowing the number specifically. But if we don't have to invest any money, like for any sort of a loan fee, I'm all for it. Why not? He is still a very good baseline player. He is, of course, he doesn't raise the ceiling, but he gives you a very good backup for hopefully not a lot of money. But yeah, I don't know. It's an ideal loan, man.
Are you ready for?
Damn,
not a lot of money.
It sounds like it's a lot.
I mean, for Premier League, it's nothing crazy. 10.6 million euro per year.
Oh, hell no.
Damn,
oh, hell no.
Shit,
so you're looking at 5.3 if it's a 50.
Well, okay,
right?
forget what I said. No, man, we're not paying half of that. Jesus. Okay, the only way it happens is if Liverpool covers the full salary.
Here's the thing.
And then I don't know why they would send him if they cover the full salary.
Here's the beauty of it, because everyone's like, "Hey, come back home." Or, for example, why didn't he leave Liverpool even though he's a bench player? That is the example why he is getting paid a shit ton of money to not do anything.
He's getting paid more that when Juve were starting him.
He's getting paid more to shine Salah's shoes and to kiss his cleats than he is to actually play.
So, Dave, then, are you cold on this one?
Yes, thank you.
Seeing that salary, I cooled off, yeah. But
Thank you.
still, technically, if we somehow are able to get him, I don't know. God knows why, but if they don't want the a loan fee, and if they pay the full salary, I would still do it because I think he's an ideal bench player. But other than that, no. With
But
that money,
realistically, though, right? Like,
yeah.
we can talk in what ifs all night, but realistically,
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I'm cold. I'm cold on it now.
okay.
I cooled off. Yeah.
I think this one's settled.
Cold. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I was busy today, boys. There's more where that came from. Okay, so this one's staying local as well with Juve, but it's with the arch nemesis, right? Davide Frattesi over at Inter.
This screams, we need more Italians, and that's it. No, I'm serious. This rumor literally screams Italians, and that's it.
So what you're going to see, roughly speaking, when I bring up these images as well, latest links, you'll see a lot, in this case, Roma, Napoli. Milan doesn't come up this time, but like all of Italy's like top 4 or 5 teams tend to be involved in all these names that come out with to some degree. But yeah, go with the we need more Italian theme.
Yeah, the only thing I could see this, because you know how we made the joke about DeCilio being Max Allegri's son, so Davide Frattesi's Luciano Spalletti's kid. That is where I see the tie in this one. This makes no sense to me in a sense, because where's he going to play? Who's he going to play over? And what would make him a bona fide starter or a bona fide need for this team? Like that's what I'm kind of trying to understand here. Unless it's going to be like, hey, we're going to get rid of Locatelli in the summer because we're getting Tonali, and then we need Frattesi to have more depth. But that's a summer move to me more than a now move. I don't. I have no understanding here, unless McKennie's still dating Frattesi's sister or something like that, and they're just trying to be buddy. But
McKennie's another issue. That's another transfer issue.
This to me is ice cold in my opinion, because from a tactical sense, it doesn't make sense, and as well as since when is Inter going to sell a depth player to a potential title challenger? Because if Juve win another 3 more games in a row, they're in the thick of it for title contention. So that makes no sense to me that Inter would give Juve a solid and do that, because they would take rid of one of their depth options and give it to a coach that wants that player and also a direct contender for right now. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to put ice cold on this one.
All right, German Dave.
So I 100% agree this time.
Yes.
Immediately. Look, he's a profile I don't think that we need currently. What we need is a creator, right? And we're not even getting a creator because we don't have the money without selling anyone. We can't afford a creator right now. And he is a prototypical box crasher, close to Leon Goretzka in style, arrive late into the box, get tap-ins, shoot from the edge of the box, and all of that fancy stuff. But he is not very sure on ball possession. He doesn't progress the ball quickly enough, in my opinion. And that would give us how many midfielders that are not able to progress the ball quickly? And that in that sense, it already doesn't make sense for me. So I don't know why we need to do that. If the actual goal is to sign Tonali, who gives you a deep lying playmaker, like you don't need other profiles in the midfield right now than a typical 10, in my opinion.
Okay, so
ice cold.
Boys,
hit the button. Cold. Man, Canadians and ice cold buttons, man. That's a relationship that's made in heaven right there. It's so cold we have to read his lips.
We lost his mic.
Yeah.
And we still don't hear.
Okay. It defaulted back.
No,
Okay.
we're good. I was gonna say grade A comedy, C grade production.
The you know what? I was really trying to help the production tonight. And the microphone. My microphone's on the fritz, Dave's.
See, that's how this is how you know that this is like the Twilight Zone, because I showed up early today and everything of my stuff works. It's crazy what a day off does to a person, people.
Oh man, too funny. Okay.
Right. What you got for us?
So we talked about doing the dry loan. We talked about needing a creative midfielder of some sorts. Let's stop on over to Guido Rodriguez picking up the past day or two. 31-year-old West Ham. His time is up over there, it seems. Where did this one come from?
That one came out of nowhere, to be honest. I did not expect you to whip out the Guido on
Guido's here, buddy.
Guido is here. I think for me, this makes sense in a temporary perspective, a temporary role, because you are looking for a bigger defensive midfielder, more aggressive in a sense, kind of like an enforcer, and also a pass orchestrator, where I think Guido has done that with West Ham. Creative chances, obviously not that much, just because he plays really, really deep, but defensively pretty solid. He's actually really good in the air too. From what it looks like, hypothetically here, is more so along the signs where he's kind of that deep, quick one pass or one touch passing regista, just because his stats at West Ham, he's 94% or 90.4%, apologies there, in successful passes, and it looks like he's more of a ball orchestrator, if anything, looking at the statistics. He's been at West Ham for 2 years. The biggest issue with him is longevity, and I don't want to say injury prone, but he only played 24 matches in 24 and 25, and then this season he's only played 6. He's got a 6.3 to 6.6 rating in the Premier League, so average in a sense. Or when he was at Real Betis, he was playing some of his best ball there in terms of production-wise, in the high 7.5 averages. So overall, I think he's a good player. I think if you get him on a cheap, it would make sense. But go on, my friend.
Yeah, just to add to that point, he's being deemed too slow for the Premier League, which
sounds
obviously
good for
with
Serie
his
A.
age, yeah, perfect for Serie A. He's 31 years old. He's slow for the Premier League, but yeah, that the orchestrator, right? So how do you feel? Is this hot, cold? I know this just kind of came out of nowhere, but
I don't think it's a hot rumor. I think it could potentially be warm just because his market value is extremely low. So it's a budget buy. Obviously it's a budget buy for piece of depth. I would assume for a deputy Locatelli. That's where my head is going. So I would assume that is. He has experience. Again, he's won the Copa America back in 24 and 21. He won the World Cup or he was gifted the World Cup. Yeah. And then he did win the Copa del Rey with Real Betis in 21 and 22. So he's got a pretty decent resume.
He knows how to win.
He knows how to win, or have Messi rig things for him to win. But no, I think is it ice cold like the other ones that don't make sense? No, I'm going to probably slap it in the warm category, but not hot. 2 reasons why is the financial implications, because he's really, really cheap. And 2, I think the position and the role that they're going to want him to play.
And he's available, I think, most importantly, compared to some of these other guys, right?
Ask our German friend here what he thinks.
Yeah. What do you think?
Look, my question on it, what were the modalities of the deal, of the rumored deal? Like, what are the specifics?
Well, this is why I like this site here. It tells you each time a rumor pops up and where it's coming from. So, one day ago from Gazzetta, this just says Italian media here. 2 days ago from Tutto Mercato. So it's the Italian newspapers, right? I believe. Now, this is just Dave speaking here. If I was trying to maybe throw the bias down of what this rumor is it makes sense because we don't have any money. This is something we could afford. It's a profile that we need, and he's available. But I mean, this is why it's called a rumor, right? So, Dave, how do you feel about it?
Yeah. No, my question was because it depends on how much money is involved, right?
So
Like,
6 million is his
I
price.
I give him an like a plus for experience. He has seen a lot of football. He wasn't at the Argentina squad. He was around winners. So he has the experience, and we always say, hey, we need experience in our team, specifically in the midfield. We have young players, we have players that are easy to boss off the ball, and he's not that. He's a decently tall guy. And he can handle physicality, which is a plus. But honestly, I never watched him properly, so I don't have the proper eye test. I can't tell you how good he actually is in ball possession, because like we said, Spalletti likes to move the ball forward quickly. If he's the first guy that receives the ball in your midfield, I don't know how quick he can do that. But yeah, currently we are playing with Locatelli as a 6, so yeah, I don't know. Can it get far worse? I don't think so. So maybe it just makes sense because of the money. Like, it won't have any resale value for you, but it gives you a bit more depth, a bit more of experience, and yeah, like, I'm lukewarm on it.
Lukewarm.
Do,
Chat.
do we have a lukewarm button?
We don't have a Luke. No, we have to either lean hot or cold. But if the chat has anything to say, I guess I can put my thoughts in. I sort of already did. It's one of these. It makes sense. So as I scroll down here, however their algorithm works, but it gives you a range. This is where it's nicer than some of these other sites where it just gives you a number. They're saying somewhere between 3 to 6, most likely transfer value around 5. And they do use transfer market into their valuation. It says right here, but they kind of take their what's that review site like for video games? Metacritic, right? Where it just takes all the reviews from all the sites and just collates it into one. So this is sort of what it's doing here. 5 million. And we'll talk a bit about how he can make some money a bit later in the show, perhaps. But as we know, we're a couple million in the hole. This is one of the very few rumors, despite it coming from crap sources and not really coming from anywhere. This actually does make a lot of sense.
But
Just from the
Matsui had something on it, I believe. Let me scroll through it quickly and see if I can find it. But I think he reported something on it, but I don't remember if he wrote anything about monetary value and all of that.
Yeah, and depends on the length of the contract. So is it like a 0.5 plus a year? Or is it 1.5? Yeah, I mean it depends. But I just think this is one of the most friendliest options that we can possibly do, and in a position that we're looking for. It doesn't get me excited, but the numbers just make sense. And because of that...
Oh, look.
It's hot.
That was funny. That was funny.
Just to end it quickly, because you already hit the buzzer.
Yeah.
This is from Di Marzio 2 days ago. He reports that it is a loan only for 6 months until we go for Tonali. So no money invested in
which makes it make even more sense if it was
that
just a
would
trade
make
6
even
months
more
ago.
sense. Like, if
Yeah.
that is true, I agree with the hot end. I'll move from lukewarm to hot.
Okay, so we finally got a hot on the board. It is hot 1, cold 2 at the moment. Yeah, Dan, he's on the list. Don't worry. We're getting there. We have to finish, however, and we do need to talk about this one regardless, is Sandro Tonali. Because we don't shut up about him, quite honestly. We just haven't shut up about him. So on that note,
Italians.
Because Italians.
Because Italians.
So hot, like 7 hours ago, the latest rumor coming in for this one, Calcio Mercato. Just,
Where's he? No, like seriously, where is he gonna play? Like, where's he gonna play on the field? Who's he benching? You're running a 3-4-2-1. Who's he benching?
Look, I think this is a report more so for the summer than now. Now, look, with all the midfielders, and if the Guido thing is true, you don't need to invest that money right now. But for a summer transfer, where you can maybe rebuild the midfield a bit, and you make him the focal point in the midfield, being the first midfielder to receive the ball and move it forward, because Dash, he can do that. That's how he in my opinion, he was one of the key components in that Milan side that won the Scudetto.
Oh, absolutely. I don't disagree with you there.
And I think he could do that for us as well. I still think he is a very, very good midfielder. I wouldn't go as far to say great, because he still has weaknesses. Sometimes he loses focus a bit. That is maybe, yeah.
Look, I mean, I think him paired with Thuram is a great pairing, but at the same time, so you're just going to relegate Locatelli to the bench?
Have you not been saying that he's a bench player?
I mean, I have, but I'm not disagreeing on that. But for me, I don't understand, and I'm still trying to figure out the pieces and the financial incentive that you're going to be able to do to get him. That's where I'm not sure, because, like, for example, Newcastle don't have to sell him, so why would they?
Yeah, how much? Man, you're asking what Newcastle's books look like.
And we don't need an answer for that. I'm just saying in general. Like,
yeah, I wonder if I can get an answer.
Newcastle's books were bad, but then they sold Isak to Liverpool for a record transfer.
Yeah, so like
that helped.
They're fine. So there's not a sense of urgency. The only time that I could see Juve having any kind of leverage in getting Tonali is if Tonali's on the last year of his contract, doesn't want to renew, and wants to go to Juve. That's the only time.
He wants to go to Italy. We know that much.
Okay, he wants to go to Italy, but that's Inter, that's Milan, that's Roma, that's Napoli.
The same teams, like I had said before.
I'm sorry. Like, unless he physically goes on video and says, guys, I want to go to Juventus. It doesn't mean anything. Like,
no, and even if he did say that, it doesn't mean anything.
No, it still doesn't, but at least it gives you something. I don't know. For me, I think this rumor is as cold as Skippy's attendance in our streams ever since Tudors got fired.
Yeah. No, it's cold for me as well, but that is because of the money involved. I don't think we have that kind of money, not even in the summer, with reaching Champions League and everything. And
you're gonna need 80 at least.
No, and we have to clean up like other messes in the team. I'd like, for example, some capable fullbacks. People are going to hate me, but replace Cambiaso at some point, because he stinks for a while now.
The Italian concern.
Some center backs, fullbacks, get me a creator, like stuff like that, man. I think that's more vital right now. But technically, if we can get him for 50, God knows why, but for 50 I'd do it. But I just don't think that's possible. So,
okay, to answer Krillibasibi, according to Gemini, it's £27.5 million. It does have the breakdown here. So 55 million initial, and this is all in pounds. So 55 million transfer over 5 years, annual amortization, 2.5 years elapse. So half. Now, I mean, that doesn't get into the nitty gritty of Newcastle's books. This is straight like amortization. So
yeah.
Here's the thing, folks. Even though it says on the thing they only need 27.5, Newcastle can price it whatever the fuck they want. They don't care.
Mhm. Yeah. So, yeah, I think you guys both said cold. I can't disagree for January, anyways. Would I love to have
by
him?
the way, Chris is like that's a valid point as well because that's what sporting directors are doing all the time. Look, we don't have the money to do any of the deals we are talking about. Maybe the Guido Rodriguez, if possible, Chiesa on loan dash. No, and honestly, that's I don't think we will. Like right now, we don't have a single penny, right, Dave? I think right now we are still
We're
in
minus.
the
We're minus
minus.
2 to 3 million.
Yeah, so we'd have to sell whatever we do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So it's just
so the best we can do is loans, in my opinion.
Yeah, or you sell certain people for 10 to 15 million, and you can go buy Rodriguez for 5 million, things like that, right? Which is why I think we gave that one a hot, as opposed to Sandro Tonali here, which is a big fat
cold. Oh, I actually like these sound effects going on with me. It's corny, but it's so funny.
Dash is having a good time. But
by the way, the number 2 in the world of darts lost to the 10th ranked player in the World Championship right now.
Sorry, I don't have a transition for your darts update.
Yeah, no, we don't.
I'm sorry.
It's better than me. I might go out of pocket because me with a day. Me with 8 hours of sleep and a day off is an absolute menace to society right now. I feel like Iron Man. Like, let's do that 400%. Huh, how about that?
He has color in his skin. He's smiling. It's amazing.
I know. I haven't smiled in a really long time.
You need more time off.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so we're going to take some time off from the straight Juve. We're going to go into Serie A for a couple of minutes.
Really? I thought you were going to touch on Daniel Maldini.
We have a lightning round. You just hold up.
Fuck.
Go. Yeah, I'm going to try to get, in some regard, we can't stand here all night going in depth on every single thing. So we do want to move it along. We do have the lightning round to kind of tie the last little bits in.
Ironically, our channel's name is The Dive.
The Dive. I know. There's so many puns.
Joshua.
Joshua. Remember Joshua?
Joshua.
From the Thiago Motta days. This name, my lord, we heard about him so much. Joshua Zirkzee. He is rumored. Roma. Everton.
Oh, that's red hot. Roma is hot in my opinion.
You think that? Okay, so
absolutely. Gasperini
that's
is
the hottest.
Pissed. Gasperini, no, seriously, Gasperini is just like throwing a shit fit on Gundogan, Dybala whenever Dybala plays like shit. Like Gasperini is like old man cranky with Roma. And one of the issues that Roma have right now is they are struggling offensively, and for some reason Gasperini can't recreate what he's doing at Atalanta because he does not have one of two player style characteristics. Good old Scamacca and Zapata. Because both of those have almost kind of a similar profile where they're strong in the air and are able to win the ball in the air by doing things like that, and having that physical presence that you can have a Dybala and another style of players play off of. So for me, Zirkzee to Roma is probably one of the hotter moves in my opinion. It makes sense. The only question is whether or not Roma have the financial capability to even pull it from Manchester United. So for me, I think that's probably the best destination for Zirkzee right now if you were contemplating a move.
Yeah, it says here, last report, 5 million loan with 30 million purchase obligation. I mean, this is going to take a while to get over the line, but yeah, range here 30 to 40 million. I think you make a good point. Does Roma have the cash to splash down on this right now?
They'd be stupid not to.
Yeah. Dave, how do you feel?
The fit for me at Roma is absolutely hot because he is the striker that can play with his back to the goal and assist you even more. That can help you in ball possession, which Roma needs up front because he can distribute it nicely. He would be a good fit with Dybala as well, in my opinion. But he is kinda, even though Man United bought Šeško, he's their best striker still at the team, and they absolutely they hate him, like the fans hate him. And but yeah, I don't know. The only way to get him would be to splash money right now, and that's it. Because Man United would have, I mean, they have to buy a replacement for him as well. Because if you use Šeško, who is injured here and there as well, they need a decent backup for him. And if you send Zirkzee away, I don't know.
Well, he never really got along at United. Just taking.
No, he didn't. He was never really good, but he's somehow statistically better than Šeško still whenever he plays.
7.7 million euros is
He's
his salary.
Yeah, he's a Serie A striker in my opinion. I don't see him as a Premier League player. So again, if I'm Zirkzee, I'm going to Roma. I would have loved to have him with us, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that ship has sailed, especially with Mata out of the picture.
Well, I mean, I think he would do well with Spalletti, but we have Openda and David. But
yeah, what are you gonna do in that case? So you got your names already, right?
Yeah. So sorry, I cut German Dave off. I need to stop talking.
No, it's all good.
But
the fit is hot, so I'm gonna say hot, but I don't think it's financially possible.
You'd be surprised. Roma have their way around the books.
Hey,
yeah, I'm sure they.
It would be a good transfer for them. That's why I say hot. I hope it's possible somehow.
I would love for them to do it so they could push and contend for the European spots that they're in, so we can get more money for this decrepit league.
Yeah, honestly, that's a bigger picture view of it for sure. But Roma has one of the best defenses out there right now, and they can't score. They need something, so they got to do something with it. And that's just it. Like just with Juve, right? As soon as we started getting our XG to 1.5 plus, it's been okay. Right? Roma, they can, if they put a striker in there. The Dovbyk situation didn't really work. There's that last big splash. I think they went 40 million on him, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. So they got to do something, and I would say this is one of the hottest ones I've seen so far. So
they got to invest in Gasperini. Like that's the only way that it's going to work is they have to. I don't want to say blindly, but they got to invest in the dude and what he wants, because Ferguson, in my opinion, isn't. I don't think he's a striker for him. He's
not a Serie A striker. He plays like prototypical Premier League, not the greatest like in possession, but he has the sniff of where to position himself in the box, get tap-ins. He scores also. Like he has a good shot from distance. He is good in aerial duels, but like in Serie A, we like the strikers that are good with their back to the goal, that can create, that can involve wingers and the 10 and all of that fun stuff. But like Lukaku is doing, like for his whole Serie A career, like Thuram is doing.
Hold on, Dave.
You just wake up and then your heart is just pumping. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so those moments are crazy.
You said the forbidden name.
We haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been so long.
Yeah. And Zirkzee is a striker that is close to that profile, whereas Ferguson is not. So
no.
Okay, so
I'd argue they already bought a bit into Gasperini. They invested how much money? Was it 60, 70 million in the summer as well? They bought some stuff.
Yes, but they just got him the piece that he needs the most, though. Because right now your consistent goal scorers are Dybala and Sule.
which are same versions of themselves.
Pretty much.
Walmart version and washed out version.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they need to do better. But I think we're all kind of hot on this one, are we?
Yes.
It's hot.
All right, 2-3, hot to cold. All right, so we're gonna touch once more in Serie A, but without any real links to another Serie A team. This looks like he might just be leaving Serie A altogether. That is Maignan. He is most recently linked with a Paris Saint-Germain, but you also see Chelsea, Bayern in there. But yeah, most recently Paris.
This one. So this one's interesting, right? For me, the only team that Maignan leaves for is PSG. That would be the pinnacle for him career-wise because he's French goalkeeper, plays for the biggest team in France. I would say hot if France is willing to if PSG is willing to dump the money for it and go for it. I think, again, looking at it from Milan and Iglitari's interest, I would not give PSG any discounts on him based off of, I believe, where his contract structure is and everything is there. No discounts. If you're going to sell Maignan, you sell him at a premium because there's a huge amount of leverage that you can have because he's French. It's the biggest French team. So if you're going to sell him to them, you go for broke in a sense, right? Take all of the monies that you can take from PSG. And if Iglitari does anything less than that, I would be hugely disappointed in him.
Yeah, the big thing here is the contract, right?
The contract, yeah.
Paris could match that. He wants to double up to $7.5 million. That's a lot. Honestly, $7.5 million for a goalkeeper. Is Maignan that good? Like, he's good. Dave, is he that good?
He is very good, and I think he's one of Europe's best goalkeepers. I'm surprised that he's even there. So wherever he goes, I think it's a hot for me. But there were reports of him moving to Chelsea already in the summer, and Chelsea were only willing to spend 25 million on him, and I think Milan wanted 35 at that point. Now, I don't have his goalkeeping numbers like on my mind, but I can't imagine it's gonna be much higher of a transfer value than it was in the last summer. Maybe if they win the Scudetto or whatever, or they stay up there in the Scudetto fight, that's maybe something. I don't know. At the most, it's for me a 40 to 45 million transfer, and that's not crazy numbers. I think he will leave in the summer. I'm surprised he's still there.
So you think this might be happening sooner than later? Because I have a feeling that he's trying to set himself up for this summer, starting to make those moves behind the scene and push matters. Because he's got a year and a half.
But he did that already last summer, and Chelsea weren't willing to follow through with it. That's the issue, and why the transfer basically was cancelled.
So PSG,
he was about to move during the Club World Cup, I think.
Or is PSG that desperate to like bench Chevalier essentially and put in Maignan?
Yeah, that's kind of what the question is right now, right? But I would say in principle, I would say Maignan is the best French keeper right now.
Yeah. So you guys are hot on this.
It would make sense to me.
All right.
It's hot.
We're all tied up. Okay, we're gonna go to Europe now. As we,
I swear to God, if you say Dusan Vlahovic to Barcelona, I'm flipping the table. I'm ending the stream.
As we edge closer.
Oh, I want to see now.
Fuck.
I want to see if Dash flips the table.
Okay, so listen, guys. We're done with the Juve links for the time being.
And the viewership just nosedives.
No, we're gonna go to Europe. Because there's a couple interesting things in Europe here as well. Antoine Semenyo. This is a big man shitty. This is a big man shitty. I love when I fuck it up and say man shitty.
Man shitty. Dave. Pull yourself together. Pal.
Pull it together. Yeah, I mean, even Liverpool's linked there, Tottenham,
Oh, Man City,
Manchester.
hot. It's gonna happen. Hot. It's done. He already agreed everything. They're just negotiating the fee, and it's done. Can we do a triple hot or whatever? Like he's gone.
Hey, just have a nuclear bomb one.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not
sorry,
even
but-
hot. It's nuclear.
Yeah, it's already done, basically. Like it's so hot, it's almost cold again.
So hot,
It's almost cold.
Like it burned the cold burned through, you know.
So that means you have to play both sound bites.
Oh my god! How do I do it? I can't do it.
You can't do it at the same time. You just play both.
Yeah, this one's great. What I appreciate about this one is the teams within the past week: Chelsea,
Everyone.
Arsenal, Man
Everybody wants
U,
I-
Tottenham, Liverpool, City. Yeah, everyone wants this guy. So, I mean, Dave, you do watch City, I think, a little more than I do, anyways.
Yeah,
What's the
that's what I
story?
say. It's done. It's done already.
Like the
Man-
background.
yeah, no, Man
It even
City-
says it right there. It literally says it right there. Full agreement
Yeah.
in personal terms.
No, yeah. No, it is agreed. It's just the transfer fee. No, but he is a very good winger. He can play on both sides. He can play inverted style. He can play the style where touchline runs, crosses, passes into the box. He is a good dribbler, good finisher. I wouldn't go as far as to say great, but everybody, like
He's
every
an
good player these
alternative.
days, is moving for at least 50 million within the
Yeah,
Premier League.
he's essentially an alternative to Jeremy Doku. That's what it looks like to me.
No. He will replace Savinho most likely, and then you have Doku and Semenyo starting. And Savinho is about to move. I don't know how sure that is yet, but Tottenham wants Savinho, and Tottenham already disagreed that like they're about to sell Brendan Johnson to Crystal Palace. It's a whole circle.
The whole thing. You got the dominoes.
Like-
I knew you would have the
Hold,
dominoes.
hold on.
Yeah,
I
I-
wanna be petty here and have fun. Why the fuck is Napoli on this list?
El Nasser is
Just-
there too, but I guess they have money. So
Yeah, they
Sporting.
have
Why
money.
Sporting on it, Dash? Why is Sporting on it?
Because we like sporting. We have friends from sporting.
We do,
Napoli-
but Napoli has more money.
285 days ago.
like,
Yeah, that's why, Dash.
It was in the summer. They took a look.
oh man, yeah, Napoli.
Hey, so the Sporting League was technically fresher than the Napoli League.
Okay, so this was the.
was that just
Yeah,
dealer
it's
entrants
already
peeking
burned
their
through.
tires?
It burns so hot.
All right, yeah, that one's ice cold for him at Napoli. If you want to hit the ice cold,
Okay,
that one is sub zero.
this one takes the lead for the hot side.
It's hot.
I got to be careful with my laughs here. I don't want to get put on Reddit for having gremlin humor.
Oh boy.
Are we going through that whole domino that I mentioned? Or
No, we don't.
We don't have time. Producer Dave says we don't have time.
I thought those were the next ones. Maybe that would
Yeah.
be.
You need to do another sit and talk or something for those dominoes.
I have to. I know. Go
we
through
gotta-
every single damn detail.
We got to move along. We
Yes,
guess
sir.
we have to touch on Maresca as well because that's hot. That happened today. But
He got
before
fired.
we do, we're gonna
Also burned through. It happened already.
Yeah,
It's already
It's so-
what?
It's already done.
No, I know it's already done. That's not even part of the show. It's just
no, you want to know? You want to know how you migrate it? You migrated to will Chelsea win the Champions League now because they sacked a coach mid-season? Is that hot or cold? that is where you ask the real question because
Ice cold.
they've done the. Well, I don't know, man.
Chelsea ain't winning shit.
That's what they said, and then Tuchel took over and
It's-
won.
Arsenal.
Yeah, but-
again.
Remember Di
Number
Matteo?
one, I hate it, but Dave's right. It's Arsenal's here. But Chelsea keeps buying 20-year-olds, man. You're not
so
winning
they like
shit with that.
minors.
Yeah, but
You know,
have seen a
Chelsea's
team win with
Chelsea's
minors?
a huge subscriber to Andrew Tate.
Oh boy.
What? I ain't
Had
winning
a
shit
rage-
as well.
I had
I'm
a
not
rage-
even winning
yeah,
at life.
I was gonna say
Not even winning at
I had to rage bait the entire Chelsea fan base.
All right, rated in, boys. One more before we go to the lightning round, and then we can get into some of the Marescas and whatever other nonsense is floating around out there right now. This one, Juve have in the past been linked to him a little bit, but he just won't go away. I think he's just the snotty little kid that Real Madrid doesn't want to keep around. The guy with one name, Endrick. Going to Lyon now, of all things.
Hot, also done already a month ago.
Just like,
sorry, I'm so sorry, but
it even says it right there. Man, German Dave just playing spoiler right now.
I'm
like,
sorry, man.
He's like hot or cold. He's like that's done. It's not even hot anymore.
No, it is. He is
also
going.
burned through like the similar to Man City. This one burned earlier through.
All right, well, that one didn't take long. And we can get into that lightning round. Let's do
It's hot.
I bet you someone's like watching this on the replay, and it's just like, especially on that one, like, where the fuck were those three at? That thing was like done months ago.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He is going to Lyon. So interesting enough, going back to the Juve tie-in, we were possibly looking at him in the summer when it and Dash, I think Dave, even both of you guys were just like, no, screw it. I'm like, well, this was before we had Jonathan David secure. This is when we didn't have what's that other guy's name? Colomboani. That wasn't secure.
Randall.
And it's like, okay.
Can you imagine we would have spent 50 or 60 million euros on goddamn Colomboani?
Imagine.
How's he doing? How's he doing it?
Not good,
right
Dash,
now?
not good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just want to throw that out there for Skippy.
Okay, so you can see now I have the scoreboard up. Hot's winning Cold 5-3.
Just Colomboani stats counter: 702 minutes, 0 goals, 0 assists.
And that's why you don't spend 60.
Played 12.
That's why you don't spend 60 on him.
In an open style playing league, how is he gonna help us break down low blocks? I don't know. That's why we didn't buy him. Thankfully,
why we didn't keep him.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe a bonus. I have 6, and I have a tiebreaker if need be.
Okay.
We're gonna give you guys a maximum of 1 minute to say your piece.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know this is gonna be hard for you guys.
Or a minute for both of us.
A minute each, and then I might adjust it. Some of these might need a little more, some are a little less.
Okay.
So we'll start with the minute. If that's too long, then I'm going to cut you off because we don't want to listen to you all night long.
I think for quickfire, 30 seconds.
You want 30 seconds?
in an off adventure, man.
I'll put 30 seconds on the board.
Why not? It's quickfire, man.
Why do you gotta mess with the Canadian? Don't, because they actually will.
Dash,
and then he'll be like,
do you know how much you can say within a minute, man? If you want quickfire, it needs to be quickfire. Make it fun.
Well, then make it 15.
We'll make it 30.
Fuck you now.
Is the countdown? No.
I need to be serious. I can't troll anymore.
Let me adjust this to 30. Okay. So I'll give you the name first, then I'll start the timer. Gonzalo Garcia from Real Madrid to Juventus.
Cold.
30 seconds. Just cold.
No, cold. Cold. He was interesting at the Club World Cup where he started in a couple of games, scored a couple of goals, but we barely heard of him ever again. Like a couple of games at the start of the season where Mbappe was injured and he looked nice, like a shiny new toy, but haven't seen a lot of him. And now, yeah, it's just lone rumors. Yeah, no, cold.
Do I go now? Or?
I guess, yeah.
Is it like 30 seconds German Dave, 30 seconds me, or is it we both just...
No, 30 seconds each.
Within the 30 seconds, okay.
He was just like, no, fuck this, it's cold.
Well, 30 seconds for both of us. Let's go.
No, it's not even going to take me more than
30 seconds, Dash.
All right, fine, whatever, fine, fuck it, go. Cold. Very, very cold. The reason why I say very cold is because, again, just kind of like German Dave said, shiny new toy, and also I don't want to be a Real Madrid daycare where we raise their kids for them, so cold.
The daycare, that's a good point. I like that one. Okay.
Oh, and to use up Dash last 10 seconds, Real Madrid wants a resell thing in the contract as well for and then buy him back cheap. So no, fuck them.
The Alvaro Morata clause move.
Yes, that is all very true. So you guys can get that done. Love it. Okay. This one, I feel like I should give you the minute for this one.
You blacked out, Dave.
Maldini. I did black it. What's going on?
Oh my god, I'm the only one without production issues. Holy shit! What the hell is going on
tonight? This isn't, but you can still hear me at least.
I bet you TG is just messing with our stream in the background. He's like, got those guys.
I don't even know how. Go on.
Maybe he's got some like Asian kids in a sweatshop working on it. Who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, that's hey, there I am.
There
All right,
we go.
we're back. Perfect. Okay.
I'm back.
All right, I'll give you a minute for this one because you mentioned him earlier, and I know you want to talk about it.
Well, then
Let me get my scoreboard
start
back
off.
up.
You mentioned him.
I know.
I just need to get my scoreboard back up because I had some issues. Here we go. So it's 5-4 hot versus cold. Daniel
Maldini.
Daniel Maldini.
I'm going to say hot because Italian's next. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Primo. But honestly, though, in terms of Maldini, I think it's a good move if you're able to get him with a loan and an obligation, just because he's still young, air quotes young, and can be a developmental backup piece for your entire offensive line. He's not the best striker, but as far as wing play, central midfield play, creation, I think Maldini is a good option. I think it's hot if you're able to get him with a good deal.
So you think like this is a thing? This is happening? Like with this, we might have a Milan Maldini guy. Like I understand the whole background with
the Maldini. If you want to get into the sentimental bullshit, Juventino, Maldini's always kind of had a thing for Juve.
Okay, all right,
street cred.
So you went with hot. Absolutely shocked with that. I thought you might have a hate on for him just because Italians, but I stand corrected. Okay.
I'm not racist here. What are you doing?
Sorry, we're on round. Yeah, we're round 2. I got to update that as well. Dave, I'm going to put another minute up on the clock for you. Daniele Maldini, go.
All right. I give it a hot immediately because he has birthday on my birthday, 11th of October. No,
the chat.
Look, the thing is, he barely plays. 244 minutes the whole season. He wins you aerial duels because he's tall. I don't know. No goals, no assists so far, but he's in the top 10 percentile for goals, including like all midfielders and wingers. So that is good, but with I don't know, like he doesn't play a lot. Would it make sense to get, I don't know, an older version of Miretti into the team? That is a bit bigger, with a bit more aerial presence, but Miretti being better in ball possession and being the better passer, I don't know. I think I would go cold.
All right, time is up. You went cold on that one. We need a tiebreaker. Chat, we need you to get in on this one. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do the veto. I just realized something in my excitement to go into the lightning round. I forgot to put my cool transition effect. So chat, this is what we're gonna do. I want you to say hot or cold for Maldini if he's gonna come. Try to sway the vote if he's gonna come. Oh my god, Dash, hold it together. In the meantime, I'm going to play this 8-second clip because I spent the time to do it, and damn it, I'm gonna play it.
Lightning round.
Okay, we're in the lightning round.
Is that a Walmart Terry Crews?
Well, was it? Was that an AI mixture of I don't know Terry Crews and Shaq? Was my
like that? I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm like, what?
Oh, buddy, that's funny. Yeah, I thought that too. That's good. See, it was worth playing it.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so Dow's coming in with the cold. I'm leaning to the cold side as well, honestly. I don't
you,
think
doll.
this is happening in
I know it,
January,
right?
especially. So, fuck it. That's the veto.
Cold. Cold as doll's nipples when he's outside a nice brisk London evening.
Okay, going to round 3 of the lightning round. And I think we only need the 30 seconds for this one. So let me get that up on the board.
Crazy that I needed a full minute for Maldini.
Yeah, you need like a minute 5 for that one.
Yeah.
That's okay. You got it in. Dash. Yeah, I don't even know if you need the full 30, but Dusan Vlahovic. Go.
Get him the fuck out of here. Steaming hot. Go, 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 go. We're done.
Honestly, though,
Absolutely.
the Barcelona is trying to fast track his move.
Please do. I will fly to Catalonia and move him there myself.
Okay, well, that's just Dash's bias on full display there. I don't think there's any
No, he can
objectivity to that
He
sense.
can bounce. He can bounce. He's not like, again, he's not starting over the other two. He's got no balls because he tore his thing by his ball.
See? Dash needed 5 seconds as well.
Yeah, I talked a bit over that. All right, here's your 30 seconds, Dave. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's not likely that he will renew for cheap. So, yeah, goodbye. See you.
So hot, and everyone else is just saying hot. Everyone just wants him gone. I mean, I think that one is a
Yep.
nice, quick, and easy.
It's hot.
See, it would have been funny if you had the guy that did the lightning round that would say it's
Mhm.
hot or it's cold.
I thought about that after, and then I ran out of time. Honestly, I was doing this shit all day, and
By the way, I don't think we will get any money for him. I think the reports are pre-contracted
free
for next season
pre-contract.
and anything. We will not get anything currently. So
You
that's
can't
why.
because he's not playing. He's not healthy enough to play. So there's no money.
He's out until, what was it, February, March?
March.
you get a bag of crisps or whatever they call them in your country. Some salt and vinegar. I bet you that's his flavor. 'Cause he's salty.
I would love for him to go to Barcelona just so he could stink up Barca. Just so, again, my pettiness. Because I cannot.
Just watch him work out there.
Oh, I would just love to watch him implode Barcelona.
Okay, round 4. Dash. Start us off on Fabio Moretti going to anywhere.
Cold. He is a great depth piece. He is really starting to break out into the squad. And again, even the game against Pisa where he stepped in and was able to create some actions, even with that saucy step over, though he did kind of overstep over it a bit. I think Moretti does give you an altitude of dimension in your play. And I don't see anyone going to pay more than 30 million to get him. So I think it's cold. Why would you get rid of him?
Cold. All right. Set the 30 seconds up for Dave. And what do you think?
Well, I don't want it to leave. He's basically our only creator in the midfield. And without having any concrete reports, I know there's some summer judge today. All of a sudden it appeared out of nowhere. But what I forgot to mention about Maldini, fuck Atalanta, I don't want to deal with them. Not for Maldini, not for summer judge. He's my boy. He played at Hertha BSC. But no, I'd keep me ready. Absolutely.
Colder than Dahl's
So
dick.
cold. Colder
than Dahl's schlong.
So
I mean, that's what his
well.
comment said.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I agree. The chat agrees.
Cold.
We're tied up at 6s now. Okay. This is another 30-second one for you. Dash will start off with Joao Cancelo.
Ooh, spicy.
So you're just essentially trading a younger one in Cambiaso for the actual Joe Cancelo?
No, I would assume you get rid of Mario.
Blow him up, yeah.
Who? Oh, John Mario for Cancelo? Fuck. I'm like, who? No,
I think you misinterpreted who's leaving Dash.
yeah, right. No, I think hot if it's cheap. I could see it happen.
We need, if we want to go to back 4, yeah. It's cheap.
Him and Cambiaso, holy fuck. What is defense?
What? All right. German Dave, what do you think?
Oh, steaming hot.
Steven,
Absolutely. No, if it's possible for cheap, I I don't know what the modalities of the deal are. Like, are they willing to let him go for free or on a loan? But whatever it is, if it's for cheap, damn, he can play in a three and in a four-man defense. In a four-man defense, please don't give me Cambias and Cancelo because we would concede goals like
Our
Bonnie
expected
Blues
goals would be
conceding, blah, blah, blah.
five though.
But goddamn, yeah. Hot.
okay. And you guys surprised? I mean, not that I disagree necessarily, but you surprised me with how convicted you are about it.
It's hot.
Okay. And finally, our last question. I'm still going to do the
He's coming. He's a Cambias and Cancelo because defense is overrated hipster BS. Yeah, go tell that. Go tell that to Primo. Where's Primo?
Costello says cold because of his salary.
I think he wants to get in some reps so he can make the World Cup team.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see with that one. That can be adjusted.
Well,
okay.
I don't want to lean too much forward, but other players that play for Saudi Arabian teams are in the World Cup squad as well. They play at Al Nassr.
Yeah, there's a few guys. Ruben Neves. Who else was in there?
Joao Felix at Al Nassr, Cristiano at Al Nassr, like you said.
Saudi
Ruben
links.
Neves at Al Hilal.
Yeah, there's a few Saudi links as well. A lot of them, and this happens. They go for a couple years and they all want to come back. So there's
this happens every year before a big tournament. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This one is not a player. We'll give 30 seconds for this one as well. Keep in mind, this is for the January market. This has to be done before the January market is closed. Luciano Spalletti contract extension till 2026 - 30 seconds go.
Hot. I think it's going to happen because Juve stupid like that. They renewed Tudor in under a month for 2 additional years. Like, come on. No, it's happening. If it's not done already.
Dal coming in with a cold. Interesting. All right, you only need 15 seconds for that one.
Yeah,
so
unless he
until when was the renewal?
2026. So Dave, 30 seconds.
So if I understand correctly, it's only like
a year and a half.
Yeah, I think it's done in the background already. So I'd say hot.
Fuck man.
I mean, barring an like cataclysmic end to our season, I don't see a reason why we would need to replace him.
No, unless he has a catastrophic January, I don't see why. Look, and I'm not saying guys like, again, I kind of want to illustrate it clearly in the chat where it's like we're kind of projecting what the club might do.
No, it's projection. I wouldn't do it immediately, but we know how quick we are with all these new renewals and everything. So I think it's done already in the background, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's why I say hot.
Okay. So I mean that's. I have one more question. It's not a hot or not. More so just to see what you guys have. What I'm gonna do though, because I have to rock such a massive piss right now, is you guys bring up the Fabio Maresca stuff, and we'll touch on that.
All right, I guess that's the bonus round while he's wanking it. Do you want to start on that? Do you have anything on that?
No. Look, I think it was bound to fail, unfortunately, with him and Chelsea, because they, in my opinion, they never supported him properly. Chelsea, these last few years, like, how long is he the coach? For one full season and this half one, right?
Yes.
If I remember correctly. Look, they never supported him with transfers. I think he is a very good coach. Again, I wouldn't go as far as to say great, because what is a great coach these days? He has a very nice and honestly beautiful playing style, but yeah, Chelsea didn't give him a proper team. They only have youngsters in the team. The ceiling is high, but they don't have a winning baseline, in my opinion. They don't have experience in that team, and that is hurting them. They don't see out games when they're in the lead, and if they are down, like they aren't able to go and try win the game from being down. The team is immature. They had the what was it, the run where they had like 6 or 7 red cards and second yellows.
Mm-hmm.
And that's bad as well. Chelsea is a shit show, man, and it was bound to happen, unfortunately. That's the issue. Like, he was hung out to dry, in my opinion.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it, right? Like I don't see any kind of, and it's again, it's just how Chelsea's always done business. So that's for me, it's just kind of like now they're probably going to hire an experienced coach, and then they're going to go on this like ridiculous.
I forgot what the name was, but I think it was some academy coach. I didn't read properly into it. I don't know if he was the Chelsea academy coach or whatever, but I forgot the name. But it's someone without experience, so they don't have anyone to speak out against the board once again.
So when I left, did anybody call me out on what I said?
On what?
This is how jaded and just touched I am with Serie A refereeing. I said Fabio Maresca instead of Enzo.
Oh, Enzo. Sorry. Oh, I think we said Enzo Maresca. Like
I said Fabio when I left.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I'm so touched by that nonsense over there. But yeah. This is kind of what happens. Breaking news here.
So this someone from the Blue Coat group again. So they again have a new middlesman as the coach. Okay, well, congratulations for sucking again, Chelsea.
Oh man, Dan's been all over this news.
Their Club World.
Yeah, that's exactly the name. Liam Rossignol or Rossignol. That's the name I read as well, but I completely forgot it because it's difficult to memorize. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just Chelsea. Where are they in the standings right now? Let's take a quick look.
Somewhere in midfield, I believe.
Chelsea 5th.
Oh, 5th? Oh, that's
horrible.
That's not horrible, no.
Tied with Man United. Yeah, they're going to be fighting for Europe. Man, yeah, I don't know. Chelsea. You guys. I don't even know what to say. Disgusting. All right, that was Fabio.
Strasbourg is owned by the Blue Coat group that owns Chelsea. That's where they loan players back and forth, and they basically take the coach from there without needing to compensate them properly and everything. All that fun stuff. And yeah, I think Strasbourg is having a decent season, but yeah.
Well, it's
like he is not an experienced coach, man. Like, he's 41 years old. He didn't. He finished his footballing career off pretty. Yeah, not too far in the past away as well. But man, Chelsea is disgusting, and they need the experience in my opinion. They don't have experience in the team besides Reece James and maybe a couple of the players, but
it's still better than Tudor.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Dash. Yeah. All right. Were there any other transfer rumors? Anything else that we want to talk about? I'm talking to the chat as well as you guys. If there's,
could go through the chat messages.
There's so much, right? And this is why I kind of just took
all right. So we went through Maresca. That was the first message of then. Cancelo wasn't mentioned by them. We went through that. Who is Skippy is asking Costello. I don't know, Dash. Is there here we go for Skippy being out?
We don't know where Skippy is.
Yeah, so somebody was asking who's Skippy. If nobody knows what's going on with Dash and this so-called Skippy, basically during the Tudor era, I know that super long 6-month period that we had.
Ooh. Sorry. Go finish. I want to talk about this.
Okay, the Lewis swap. Yeah. Basically, Skippy kind of went on about how you got to give Tudor time. He's Juventino, blah blah blah. And you know how Dash felt about it. He was kind of bitter, and he still is bitter about it, but kind of called it as it is. And Skippy was like, "You'll see. Give him the time. I'll prove you wrong." And then Tudor got fired, and he disappeared.
See, my thing was he wasn't giving, because I was debating him in the comments, and he wasn't giving me actual like topic points. It was just kind of like, I'm a fair weather fan. I've been a fan for this long, and blah 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 blah, and this, and you need to stop bashing him. And I'm like, okay, I'm criticizing his body of work. I'm not criticizing him the person. And I kind of ended with, well, I'm going to keep receipts. So here's my receipt. So I prove you wrong. And then I was like, okay, I'll do the same. And I do. And this is me being petty and showing my receipts because I was right. He wasn't. And he's not been here.
Yeah. Like,
sorry.
Somebody, I'm just
you come into my house and you throw shots. Papa's not going to take too kindly to that when you're actually wrong. Don't miss.
Okay, there are a few things we can talk about because we did miss a couple things. But Dusan Lewandowski.
Yeah, dude, if that somehow would be possible to do right now,
I would take that.
I would do that immediately.
I think
Lewandowski even in 5 years still has a better sniff for the goal and is a better finisher than Vlahovic is in his prime.
You just need to put him on for like 15 minutes at the end of a game.
Yes.
Yeah, he would still have better goal. He would hit 100 goals faster than Dusan.
Legit, and you have a player that will be immediately effective if not hurt. But yeah, I would do that immediately if that somehow is remotely possible. But I don't think it is, because he's still, when he plays, he scores for them. So they will see his contract out as well.
Yeah,
he has 1 year and a half, I believe, left, right, at Barcelona, or is it ending as well after the season? But I think he has a year more.
The Ruben Neves, I think, is only Twitter links.
All right, so
Ruben Neves, that was just one of those. I want to leave Saudi Arabia. I want to go back to Europe. Blah blah blah. But nobody can afford me anymore. I think that's what that was. And I know we looked at him at one point a few years back. I think when we were looking at Locatelli. But of course, he's past his prime now as well. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. So going to Bundesliga gossip, because Dan asked for it. There's not a lot, honestly, so I can just fly through some stuff. Frankfurt bought a striker / winger from the second Bundesliga. If that is interesting for you in any way, his name is Ebnu Talib. He plays for Elversberg, a second division team. Füllkrug, I think you know that already, landed already on Milan, signed or is on loan.
That's a big one, actually. Yeah, that's one I could have added.
West Ham. And West Ham, because Füllkrug left, got Castellanos today, if you saw that.
Yes, as well. Actually, I commented that on X because I was like, thank God I don't have to watch this guy in Serie A anymore.
Yeah. What is there? Is there anything else? Füllkrug we talked about. There's Sasha Bowie is one that Bayern wants to sell, and there are a couple of players looking for him as well. And I don't know.
So Bowie hasn't left, right? They're just trying to offload him.
No, he has left yet, but
anything concrete? Because I know they've been looking for a bit.
No, right now there's nothing. Right now there's nothing concrete, but they mentioned like the typical like Italian clubs for him. I don't think there was any other interest. Like it was some Serie A, some Spanish teams, but that's about it.
Yeah, and then of course.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's just moving on to the next comment.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, Origi has officially become a free agent.
Origi.
For Milan, Divock Origi.
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Divock Origi.
Yeah, he's injured a lot. Like he is past his prime. I didn't look properly into his statistics like post Liverpool, so I can't honestly tell you how good he still is.
No, he
If, like,
disappeared.
if it's
Yeah,
if
because
it's
he
worth
was on
trying,
the
I don't know.
he was training with the Milan under-20s.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's worth even looking into it. I genuinely have no idea how his stats were and how much
I just
he
have my
paid.
my transfer list here of transfers that are that have happened on paper, and he was one of them. And I was like, it's not anything crazy, but
Yeah, guys, again, like we were trying to have a bit of fun with this whole thing instead of going through a list. Honestly, if you want, you can go to Transfer Market or any of their parallel websites that exist out there, and you can just click on a team and it'll go through literally every single rumor that is linked to that team. And you can just go through that list.
And also, I'm fully with you at JJ. I honestly don't have the feeling that we will do any deal before selling anyone. So the earliest I think about buying any player, hence why I said like cold for most of them, is if we sell anyone, and then I'm interested. And then I'm interested in the Mercato. Other than that, like it's just will we even sell anyone?
Well, then let's end on this because this is my last question for you guys.
Yes.
And just before I answer that, Perrine, worth mentioning, likely not to leave because we don't have a backup registered for the Champions
That
League.
was shut down yesterday, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably something that will happen, but just Juve's current situation with the Champions League roster with 2 games left, because Pinsolio isn't on that roster. Like, they will have no backup. It would be foolish as a club to leave that vacant, essentially, for not a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe if they got desperate enough, they would do it. Like if they can't sell Joao Mario, perhaps. As Costello says, Joao Mario holds the key to our transfers. Yeah. So like barring us not being able to get 11, 12 million from Mario, and we need money.
How much did we pay for him? Do we remember?
It was 11 and a half, give or take a couple hundred.
So
a
season is amortized already, basically. How long was the contract? Was it 4 or 5?
Oh, I don't know. Let's
technically, I think we need 10 million. Is anyone willing to pay 10 for him?
11.4 plus add-ons until 2030. That's a 5-year.
So it is 5-year contract.
So it's like just under 2.8 million a year, and it's half a year. So it's like 1.5 million off that. We need to sell them for like 11 million.
Yeah, that's what I like, quick calculation. But who is paying that? I don't think that we will sell him because we will make my minus on him. So
we'll see how desperate. Because the other name,
but would it be, I don't know, a Miretti or something like that?
Okay, well here's the question. Because Spalletti has come out and said that there are redundancies. The redundant 4, it has been reported. 4 names that are on the list that can essentially leave the team, plus Valenza or loan or whatever it may be. What are those 4 names?
Oh, you want us to guess, okay?
Yeah, it's okay. It's the question.
Rui. I say Rui.
Rui, okay.
I say João Mario. If possible somehow. I think Adjic on loan maybe. And then get rid of Milik. That would be
Mario,
my fault.
Adjic. Just writing them down. Who else did he have?
I had Adjic on loan, Rui to sell, Mario if possible to sell, and Milik to just terminate the contract.
Yeah, I would put Gatti on there as a redundancy.
Okay, so what are your 4 then?
It's gonna be Gatti, Joe Mario. I would say Adzic. Let me pull the squad roster up.
That's 3, and of course, chat. Who do you think it is?
That's too important, man.
No, I don't think so. Especially with Koopmeier moving down there.
But I think ideally Spalletti wants to move Koopmeiners back into the midfield if he can get away with it.
But with a back 2, you're gonna have Lloyd Kelly and Bremer. Ironically.
Yeah, but I think I'd still keep Gatti as the backup, and then Rugani the backup to Bremer.
You would have Rugani and then Kalulu, because I don't think he would play Kalulu as a fullback.
I think in the format defense, the only position Kalulu can play is fullback.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I would say, it's Rui. I'm going to throw Gatti on there. Adzic, Kostic. Maybe Cabal.
He's injured, though. I don't know if he really counts at the moment.
He has a muscle injury. It's not like he's severely injured. I think he's a redundancy, in my opinion.
But he's coming off a heavy injury. I still think that one is kind of just off the books by circumstance.
I still think he's a terrible.
Kostic evidently is still important enough to get minutes. So I don't think Kostic is a redundancy. Cabal, if fit, gets maybe those minutes that Kostic plays. But who is more dependable of those?
I would say
like if all of them are fit and you have Cambiaso on the left, Kostic on the left, and Cabal on the left, like you have to get rid of one of them. Who would you get rid of? Kostic or Cabal?
He's got higher resale value.
So you put Cabal on there. So it's interesting. Now, of course, Spalletti didn't straight up and say these are the names. We can only
he's toxic like that, and it's funny because everyone's at training like, who the fuck's the 4?
Yeah, no, he's not toxic like that at all. Unfortunately, he's not a Conte or Mourinho or any of those. Now, I just asked. I asked the AI. It's like, who are the 4? Who do you think? Just to see. Kind of funny the answer. So Kostic, Rugani, Ajic, and I got David Oropenda.
That's interesting. Oh, that's actually interesting.
It's not. It's dumb.
That last one I think is a little dumb, but Kostic, Rugani, Ajic does make sense.
Yeah.
But here's another redundancy that we're not taking into account because he is not doing well. Is Dougie Luiz?
Well, yes.
I wanted to return. That's my point. I wanted to return. I want him to play for us, man.
And he might at the current rates.
I think somebody would like him.
I think
that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine a ball-playing midfielder that knows defensive positioning, offensive positioning, that can pass, that can carry it?
And then you don't need to spend 40 whatever plus million on Tonali.
Yes.
I want the Dougie Luiz thing to work.
Yes,
exactly. I don't care about Dougie Luiz. I just want that situation to work. And if it is Dougie, then fucking so be it.
Right. But the problem is if it doesn't work out, we have to sell other pieces because we banked on those 30 million.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Or 20 after was it 20, 25, something like that. Yeah.
So this was just an interesting exercise to kind of round things up here, that when we actually do put our minds to it, there are pieces that we can move to create some equity.
Yep.
It opens tomorrow, unless you're watching this tomorrow. It opens on the 2nd, the transfer market. This is literally all rumors. So once again, instead of just spewing off rumors, we try to have a bit of fun and speculate and make a bit of a game out of it, because I mean, at the end of the day, nobody knows.
Nope.
Just to bring up this comment, did you guys see Caio George? Yes. So we have a 30% resale value on Caio, and he is he's doing well right now in Brazil. So maybe that's a possibility, right? So at 30% resale at 30 mil, what is that, 9 mil?
Mm-hmm.
That's something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Even McKennie, and that should be mentioned as well. MLS starts in March. If he was to leave now and start training for his MLS team, whatever that might be.
Oh, McKennie?
It's a possibility, yeah. Because he does not have a contract resolution. Maybe he just says screw it because he wants to go back to the States. This is no different than Tonali wanting to come back to Italy. Big Mac wants to go back to the land of ranch dressing. Maybe. I mean, when you put it past them, it's these are all situations that can unfold.
Yeah, no, you're true.
I think it all depends on whether we can replace the pieces, right? Right now, McKennie is very flexible in where you can play and where you can position him, and he covers many profiles for you right now in the moment. So, who would be the player that can replace that role?
And this is why there is a whole team of individuals at the club level that are sitting down trying to figure this out and have been for months, right? And Dave, you are probably a bit more aware of how that works.
Wish we got paid to do it.
Well, Dave kind of does. You have some involvement in that, don't you?
A little bit,
yeah.
So. Yeah, I guess that's
we have. That's why exactly at the dive we offer you authentic transfer discussions, because we have someone that does it. So
yeah, it's just like
all those other content creators that claim that they're good.
I know some about my team, but I can't talk about it.
No, of course, we won't talk about.
They will give him the Laufenstang.
Like if you're interested in second division German rumors, I'm sorry, I can't help with that. I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Or just talk to him on the Discord. That's where all the secrets are spilled.
No, you can't because there's a paper trail. You can't say it because there's a paper trail.
Well, that was the joke, Dash. It's like literally all the secrets are spilled on a Discord.
No, that's just Primo with his ultra nationalistic Italian ideology. I'm just
kidding. Well, did you hear all those military? It was the War Thunder forums on Discord. Or people, because War Thunder is like a military simulator, tanks and planes and whatever. And these nerds would get into debates online about, oh, this is better than that, blah, blah, blah. And because it's just a video game, they don't have the actual data of this military hardware, unless there is some nerd on the Discord that's trying to prove a point that is in the military and has access to those documents and uploads those documents onto the public server, and they're all like secret military documents. Like that's where that joke comes from. This has happened multiple occasions because some guy was trying to settle a debate.
Nothing is more, and this is kind of the funny thing about it. Nothing leaks more information than a Revenge of the Nerd guy that's going on an ego trip. Like no one, like it is so funny that like some of the most successful people are the easiest to rage bait, because it's just kind of like, no, it's actually the Quadrant 2X quad core 45731 processor, because I actually designed it. You sit there and you play Call of Duty, and I'm actually designing stuff and getting bitches. And then the guy like drops it all there, and everyone's just like click, click, click.
Yeah,
like
scraped.
Well, or you are the leader of the free world, the Secretary of Defense, and who was it? Kash Patel, in the WhatsApp group sending secret files.
Yeah, like no, well, it was Signal, which I mean is and then encrypted. It was the right platform for them to be using. The problem with it is that they had invited members of the media into that chat group, and that they did not have. They were not supposed to have access to that info.
Yeah,
that was another dumb one.
I wish he invited me so I could use some insider trading. Like, let me know when I need to invest in Lockheed Martin.
All the contracts are going to Boeing. All right, I've watched too much nerdy aviation stuff. Let's not get into that. All right.
How is Boeing still doing good after all
the government contracts? Is how that's what
I know, but that's crazy.
They're blowing the doors off their competition.
Oh my lord,
dude! Boeing is tanking one aircraft after another, and man,
Dash just had the pun of the episode, and he missed it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, that was my Boeing rage. Can you repeat it for me?
I said they're blowing the doors off against their
competition. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Bullshit.
All right, well, that joke was funny wrong.
In my anger, I forgot to.
Well, since we have catastrophic decompression in our Boeing 737 Maxes, let's catastrophically decompress out of this episode.
Yeah, let's reduce down to hitting the like button and the subscribe button while we're engaging the autopilot into this beautiful sign off. As this is your captain speaking, and we have arrived to the end of this video. And if you would please unbuckle your seatbelts, open up your overhead compartments, grab your shenanigans, and get the fuck out. We'll see you on the next video.